I always thought I was a mountain person until I realized that what I really love is lying on a beach and watching the waves keep coming to me and just coming near the sand, coming near me and just collapsing. And you can see the waves from really far. You can see them from the horizon, and one by one they just keep coming and coming, and they just until they keep rising, rising, rising until it reaches a high point, and then it collapses. And when it comes near the shore, it's just nothing. So, why? How is this really relevant? So, thought just came to me that your dreams are pretty much like those waves. You have to set sight on them from 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 a distance, from a long time, until you have to, and those waves have to keep coming towards you. You have to move towards the wave, whichever way you look at it. It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of continuous effort in the same direction before a wave reaches its high point or a dream reaches its, that dream actually becomes what you hope for. And not all waves go on to, not, go as high as they appear. So, like, not all dreams come true. But th- the main point that I want to focus is it takes a lot of consistency. So most of the dreams that come together, that I'm close to 40 now, but most of the dreams uh, related to my career, my personal life, or my other goals have actually taken multiple decades. And these decades are also like waves. So these are overlapping decades since the last 40 years. It seems like so much. So these are like waves. Almost every 10, 15, 20 years, maybe in every 5 years, you see a dream coming true. But that dream was 20 years in the making, 20, 25 years in the making before it finally culminates. This may all sound a little bit like rambling, it actually is. But yeah, I mean, it's just a realization, and I wanted to capture this in the form of a thought that it takes decades of consistency before you actually realize your dreams. And today, even at 40, I can look at dreams at how I want to age, how I want to be when I'm 50, 60, 70, 80, like how I really want to grow old. I can still set some dreams in motion, some of these waves in motion, and achieve them by by the time I'm old. So these are the kind of dreams that we should never stop dreaming. At the same time, we should keep working at them for decades. So as of today, maybe I have now I'm kind of building momentum towards a goal to be really, really fit. Because as somebody said, your body is a temple that you need to live in for the rest of your life. So let's say if I want to live in this temple for the next 40 years, I'm 40, I want to live for another 40 years in a fit and fine way, then I really need to ensure that both my body and mind are in a good shape, and I really need to clean up some mess that has accumulated, especially for my body. And apart from that, yes, my mind is in a pretty good maybe space or phase right now. I think it's I'm more calmer and present than before. Um, Apart from that, some other dreams is, yes, one other dream that is in my mind is actually building the house of my dreams or the home of my dreams. And I see, like, whenever I visit a home, whenever I visit a furniture store, when I there are those wishes, or those what if scenarios. What if the home that I live in was like this or like that? And that is a dream that I truly want to realize. But the home, it seems out of my reach, but then that is also a motivating factor for maybe pushing a little harder in terms of my career, and pushing a little harder in terms of my investments, and actually working towards it, staying consistent. Like I've been working since the last 17 years almost now, maybe a little over 17 now, but I've been working. And even that is building a certain amount of momentum. And now I am at a phase where I can realize, and I can maybe a position of leverage in my career as well. All those experiences are adding up. All those maybe drops in the ocean are adding up for the wave to reach its high point. Again, going back to that analogy or that imagery. So yeah, I do want to age gracefully. I want to ensure that, like when you see somebody like maybe when you watch KBC and you watch somebody like Amitabh Bachchan who is so graceful at an old age. He's a celebrity, but again, he has a sense of humor. The way he talks to people, it's just maybe his on-screen persona. But maybe I would like to grow old like that. Or you see, I don't know, Harsha Bhogle. You see Naval Ravikant, Gregor Hope. I follow him. He's a famous author, speaker. So you see these people. Uh, I see interviews, and a lot of people actually go on to achieve a lot, even going into their 50s, 60s, 70s. But it was 30 years in the making. I keep repeating that point, but it is just to remind me myself that consistency and these long drawn, I would say, long term games with long term people, long term dreams, they really matter. Signing off. That's the video for now.